Well, good morning, and here we go. Welcome to another day with Delenn. We are hanging out on the DC73. It says vanilla server on the screen, but I believe I've got some of my my comfort quality of life mods working today, and we're going to hang out. It's the old version of Minecraft. We're just going to upgrade Bobby while we're here, because I thought I got it, but apparently I touched things last night. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, let's hear that. F3B. D. There we are. Good morning, fantastic Sherlock Fox. So we are hanging out at the moment in the mansion. No idea why my little mini-map in the corner is being ridiculous. Let me just see. What mode are we in? Cave mode? Type. Oh, hang on a sec. Where am I standing? I am on 79. Okay, so map. Layered. Let's go to... That might help. Yeah, that I'm not way up in the sky. I'm standing on 79, so let's see if we can... Yeah. Okay, 6, 7, 85. Let's go close enough. Yeah, that'll do. So we're standing on 85. You can actually see that we finally got some map to work with. For all practical purposes, we're good to go. Now we're going to set some waypoints and whatever. We can get to that. Oh, and I have mini-maps galore today. Okay. So first things first I need to do is shut off my extra mini-map, because apparently I have two.
Hello there. Hello there.
Let's see. Escape, options, controls, keybinds. Apparently I have journey map enabled, which is interesting. Good morning, Mama Bear. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Open it cursor. We don't need those. This. Great waypoint, new waypoint. Oh, okay, so this will be... Go with the... Oh, no, ends used. Waypoint manager, okay. Great alt. There we go. That'll work. This. Shaded back selection, I'm okay with that. So journey map, how do I turn on the mini map? Turn off the mini map. Journey full screen map. Journey map. Show hide mini map should not be that one. I believe it was this one. J is also statistics, so that shouldn't be right. It's fine. Minimap preset. That can't be that. That can be over here. Entity names. That. And great waypoint, new waypoint. Oh, so I can't use that. Nope. But that. We'll deal. I'm not sure which system I'm going to want this time. So yeah, I think the zeros minimap waypoint stuff is. What do I have for waypoint manager here? Manager N. Was it on this one? U, right? Okay. I think we're close enough. So the thing I like about the journey map one is that it shows me the mobs. However, the zeros one shows me when I've dropped an entity. So it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, you know? It's never really a good guarantee that one's better than the other, but I think we're just gonna, turn that one off for now, and then I'll play with it later to get it a better size and a better position. And we'll decide if we want that one instead. Alright, just starting out, 2 titles in which a ghost appears. I think we covered that one, so let's roll that geek out. Pop Culture Party. 2 titles in which a talking animal appears. Okay. And why do I have minimap? Or oh, okay, options. I got this wrong again. Sorry, guys. We're seeing a lot of 3D stuff turn on. Okay, mini map. Show hide. I want to know where that is. Pilot's web, watership down, and red ball. All right, I guess we're through with that. Okay, so roll that. That's what have we got? Chunk claims, blah blah blah. We don't do that. Zoom out. Get this. Go zoom in. Oops, that's fine. What's this? Zoom in. Wow, that's not gonna hurt anybody. Zoom out. Okay. I want to show hide minimap, and I'm trying to figure out toggle minimap. Okay, let's not bind that. So this one? Sure, we'll go with that. Done. Done. Back. Okay, perfect. So we've got a map that we're dealing with, where we are. We know what's going on. That's good news. And this one does show entities on the major map, just not on the mini map, or at least not where I am, at least. So can we get out of here? Zoom. Oh, in. Huh. Okay, well, I just set that. It doesn't like it, but that's okay. So what I'm looking at, just doing a bit of puttering around here. I was doing some planning to move things. So I'm going to move the chicken right in here. That way I've got a block that's 2 chunks wide, and then potentially another block that's 2 chunks wide, separated by the chicken. Which makes it a lot easier to figure out where things are, and I don't need quite as many holes in the wall, but literally. So yeah. What I probably should do, actually it just occurred to me, is I wanted to go back to doing some of that caving that we had yesterday. We've got a little bit longer today to work with. I tend to go till about 3 Eastern. That said, that I should probably run downstairs and put some logs in furnaces to start making some charcoal, because we are severely out of torches. The last near stack we had yesterday got blown up by a creeper, which was not pleasant. So, a little bit disappointing. Alright. Oh, yes. Weirdly, I got 1 egg yesterday, and I thought, oh, well, let's just see what happens. I got 2 eggs in storage, and I happily got 1 chicken. Come on, give me the egg. So, slowly working on getting chickens. While I'm downstairs, I'll grab some seeds. I stopped. Okay, see? Northeast, southwest, west. I'm forever getting lost in my own building. There we go. I will be changing up this wall a little bit. Not badly, but that's not here or there. But I want to make this place a little more square inside, just because I'm getting turned around, and it feels like we're going back and forth in a lot of spots. You're still seeing the map room above, but it's just because one of the things I don't like about Zeros, and the reason I think I might go back to Journey Map, is that with the Zeros stuff, the mini-maps don't follow you in terms of changing level. They should, but they don't, or at least never have for me. It's kind of a pain in the neck. Oh, where did I... There's one in the cave. Where did I put the other one? Well, we'll make another one temporarily. I think I have... I don't know what I have. Make a couple of them. A couple of boxes. Sure, why not? Apparently. Make 3, sure. Anyway, these won't be permanent, so just throw them in here for now. So it's about Watership Down, Red Wall, Beach, Potterbook, Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. Yep. So 2 titles about sisters is where we're at now. 2 titles. Oops, I need 3. 2 titles about sisters. All right. I've been like so halfway through doing a ton of things as I'm wandering around that I have no clue which end is up in most cases. I'm not even always sure what's in my inventory. Pride and Prejudice, sensibility. You're just rocketing through these today, Fox. So this one can go back there. 2, 3. There we go. I might as well grab the carpet. This one? Yeah. Right, we have carpet galore. Alright. I think that'll help me start picking out what I want. Okay, let's go show this one. Delete that one. Nope. Oh, nope. This one. Nope. J. Close. Wow. Okay. Where are we? That's not accurate. Where the heck am I? Okay. Follow me. There. That's better. No idea what that was. We apparently have Enderman. Okay, so I'm not entirely crazy that there's Enderman out there. Day, night, biome, showcase. Nearby mobs, alright. Passive mobs, sure. Pets, whatever. Villagers. Okay, so we're good. And it's showing light levels and whatnot as well. Alright, so we got follow me. Yay. Okay, now I don't like doing a lot of this on screen, but a lot of people have asked me questions about what I like on screen, so let's see. First things first, gotta turn on the preview. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it, the position of the mini-map.
Welcome.
Position top left. There we go. And pixel offset. I don't really care at the moment. Vertical rendering icons first. Top to bottom? No. No. Let me push it up. Yes. Okay. Alright, so we're good with this. Oops. Position. Top left. Thank you. Alright. What's that? I don't know what that is. Oh. Okay. Alright, we're good. So close that. Now, I have to turn the preview on. I have to figure out zooms and font sizes because it's going to drive me crazy. Let's scale. Two and a half. What am I looking at? Is that mini-map? Mini-map, yes.
Hello there. Hello there.
I don't know why it's not showing that. It's the right one. Probably because I'm not zoomed correctly. Anyhow, point being, player display, we want to see this entities as head icons inside a dot. Huh. Interesting. Didn't know I could do that. That's interesting. Sure. There's space scale. Okay, so what I really want to see, mobs up, find icons. Sorry for everybody, to everybody for dealing with this side trip. Let's go 80. Okay, so the info I like on here, I like the locations. Let's see. So slot 1, heavens no, not blank. Do-do-do. Biome. Okay, let's see, slot 2, game time. Slot 3. It's really kind of frustrating when I'm doing this on screen because I usually like to do this stuff afterwards. Slot 3 should be location. And then slot 4 is actually game time. Slot 2. Oh, actually no, 2 is location. 3 is game time. And 4 is light level. The other way around. Okay. Alright. That. Oops. System time format. No, game time format. We don't want seconds. Yeah. Okay, close enough. Perfect. Okay. So we got that. Now I just need to see size. Size mini-map. No. Quarter. Okay. And then why I don't have the font. Not playing the way it should. Nothing is today. Feel free to hit join! Exclamation point join here. Let me get into this one. See if it's rigged entirely for Fox. Thank you, Poppy. That really does help. Good morning, by the way. I appreciate it. Okay. Map type. Auto map display. Why am I seeing? Scale's fine. Scale's fine. Where is the font sizing? That's what I'm missing. Compass font scale. Info font scale. Give me 2 times? Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's big enough that we can read it. I'm gonna drop this one down to 2 flat. It's 1.5. I know this is a waste of people's time in a lot of cases, but I think that'll work, and then we can see the mob entities. Now, why it's not zooming in and out, I don't know. Because I'll have to deal with that part later. Right, close. One more. Okay, options. Controls. We have a lot of these coming through. What on earth is the queue problem? Queues. There's a lot of fight messages going through. Why are we playing so many of them? No idea. So that one seems to have an audio issue. Okay. Anybody who's taking notes? Mental list for later? Keybinds. As soon as I get out of this stuff, we'll be moving a little quicker. Journey map. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh, they're fighting. I gotcha. Okay. Got zeros. Take this one and go pause. Roll lock. No, I don't want to do that. Pause. Reduce FPS manually. What the? Oh, we'll do that. Okay. So zoom in, zoom out on minimap. Equals and minus. Okay. Done. 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 Back to game. There we are. All right. Excellent. Okay. So that's enough of me putzing around there. This one I need to do that. How many torches do we get out of this? Alright. I'm gonna run around a little more. Running around, bouncing around, and trying to prep for the day. Right? Right. Kind of neat some of the spaces that we found in this particular mansion, because they really seem to suit what I need. I just have more of them than I need, so it confuses me a little bit. Like, I could make this one bigger a little bit, but I like the spacing I've got by one block all the way around. Although I might make it one sort of zone bigger, one more ring, just for convenience sake. Okay, so we've got, said I wanted seeds for the chickens, we got that. Got wheat for bread. How did I do that? I got turned around again. Party. If my head wasn't screwed on. I swear, if my head wasn't screwed on, I would lose it. Nearly 2 stacks of torches. So we can run around and bounce around, try to... No, just kidding. I do not know why I have seen Enderman keep making lots of voop noises when I'm hanging out here, right? So I guess we're gonna have to at some point see what's under here, just go like straight down. Shush. I thought about shushing them because they're not that dangerous at the moment, but they're also not that annoying either. Alright. So that one is not, it's showing me the second floor, so I need to figure out where we are. Showcase, options, minimap. Are you going to... Alright, so I gotta deal with that later. It's another piece. Oops. Yeah. Screen. Location, names, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we can deal with a lot of that setup later. Where are we? Topography? Cave layers. That's what I want. And I will be on that floor in a second. Fine. Where is... So nobody wants to show me the floor I'm on. Okay. That's not convenient. Anyways, at least I'm not as horribly disorganized. But we're getting there, maybe? No. We will be doing some bouncing around and actually... Hey, chickens. And actually working on things. But I wanted to get this clear out done. Okay. This little room is really rather pointless. That's why I was thinking about connecting it to that other room and expanding. Anyway, that's not for this particular moment. What is through this wall? Another room. Oh! Oh, oh.
Hello?
Oh. Hello? Oh. Alright. Okay, yeah. Hello, how are you today, Tiz? So peaceful at the moment, yes. And I'm getting some of my, Katie tools back, I suppose? So we've got a little bit of tweaking stuff to start with. And then we shall be making, can't even think of what the word is today. More progress in the basement. There, that's what I'm trying to say, right? Maybe? Maybe? Alright, so this one, it's going to connect to that, so this will just tear out. And I just made stairs I didn't need to. Come on. Yeah, the renos are kind of boring, but I feel they're necessary just to simplify the place and make it a little bit easier for us to actually get things done. All right. That part out. A bit quiet, you know, the way life goes sometimes. We will be going down into the caves, though. So as I said, I am promising we're going to the caves. I just need to focus my brain a little bit, which was not happening initially. That's the one. Yes, you can see inventory profiles next has got its very loud nosiness back. Okay, so that we don't have one to replace with, you monkey. Where did I? See, already. Go. Alright. Hit with. Yeah, well that's part of it. Like, I want to keep the room that's on the other side of this wall. And I'll probably give it 2 entrances, I think. Like that. No. One in there. Punch this one. Yes, thank you, Stone Axe. You don't need to tell me that. I have to tweak some of these things. We're still on settings for last year when it really mattered at the end of the year. Alright, so there's that room. This is going to close up here. Just do that. We're going to end up closing up this whole section. Oh. Did I? Can't really close that quite yet because I need these logs. Let's move this. That's the thing about reusing designs around the place. Yes, I got it. Why is... Oh, I know what I was doing there. I didn't want things with mending on them to disappear. So I had a setting on that app such that it would block in time or swap in time for repair. I'm trying to figure out why it was making noises. All right, so that's going to be an open doorway, which means I can just do this, that. Where's the stairs? 1, 2, there. Now it looks like it belongs there, sort of. This will get torn out. This will close. So just do that. How high is this one? 2 blocks from where I am? Okay. Or is it including that? 2 blocks up. As expected. And this one. 1. Go. 2. 2. Always easier when I've got a template to work with. And of course, it didn't occur to me when I was doing this off camera about a week ago that, you know, having an alternate color makes things a heck of a lot easier to see. And it was kind of silly that I didn't even think about that. So I kept coming in and trying to use dark oak for this back section. It's only temporary. And then I was chopping out the wrong thing and it just looked weird. Yeah, that room's fine, or that piece is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me through. 5, 6, 7. That looks like the neighboring piece. All right. Got torches. We're good. So this one's a little different. It's gonna have the chicken in it, but need to alter the wall. And this is gonna close up, but I need the logs for it. And the one beside it, I think, is going to open up. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Blue green. What's the blue green? What the? Must be something I've got underneath. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying blue-green. Who knows? Okay, so that will give me a square room in here, which is the map room. Then it will end up getting another square room in here because of the two neighboring sections combining. And then we'll put the chicken in the skinny one in between, and then we have another neighboring square section. Makes sense to me. Apologies if it doesn't to you. Yeah, this is open up entirely, so I don't care. We're gonna go through axes like no tomorrow today. Wow. The grammar on that just does not work. Got the 8 we need to fill in this hole, so let's do so. This one's wrong. There. 2. 1, 2, 1. Oops. 2. 1, 2. Okay, now we can get that fixed. I was punching all kinds of holes, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. So, I mean, this part's not exactly the world's most exciting thing. But I'm only going to do it for another 15 minutes or so. Then we'll take whatever we've got for torch material in the basement. Or main floor, I guess. Keep going to the basement, it's just because it's below where I am now. We'll take what we've got at that point and turn that into torches, and then we'll take a run back. Oops, this one's moving. We'll take a run back to the hole in the floor. The hole, it's not that far from here. Okay. Did I get myself lost? I did. I know this is opening. Let's just tear that out because I got myself sidetracked on cleaning out the one room that's going to be the cross connector. What I'm basically trying to do on every floor is turn, not just simplify, but to try and find a way to turn them all into big loops. Partly with an eye towards eventually we're going to have ground floor exits on all 4 sides, not just on one. Wow, do you think we have a little bit of block lag? Now, it could be the server, it could be me, because our internet connection in our neighborhood here, they've listed it as, you know, under investigation for quite a long time. It was beautifully solid last night, but unfortunately the neighborhood, or not the neighborhood, the local provider is reporting this area as an outage. Major block. How many do we have on? Well, that would explain it. Just a few. That's okay. It happens. So it's probably exacerbated by both ends then. Oops. This is actually one of the things, you know, I really would like to go to the cave. Now that I'm thinking about it, mining wouldn't be a problem, right? Lighting up's not a problem. but I'm a little worried about that level of lag if I'm going to be running into mobs. I mean, people like death. They find it fun. But that might not be the greatest plan. So I think maybe we'll do renos today. I don't like that. I want to do some more mob stuff, but if it's being that laggy right now, and I've got local issues, probably not the world's best idea. I mean, with the block lag, I would love to have faster tools, just because it would make some of this go a little quicker rather than the double chop every time. You know, sometimes you can't have what you want. Being as the person who I normally collide with on Fridays apparently is on vacation this week, I guess, from what I was hearing yesterday. Because they're on vacation, then I may actually go ahead and have a LEGO stream tomorrow. And if people are into that, great. If they aren't, well, them's the breaks. But it's better than me not streaming, and we'll see how well that goes. I don't mind being inside at night. Doo-da, doo-da. I mean, maybe the most adventurous we'll get today is try and figure out what on earth is going on with those Endermen. Why we have Endermen underneath the base. That might not be a bad idea. So as you can see, I've got almost all of my mobs. Oh boy. Almost all of my favorite mods back. 3, 4, 5. Which is good. You know, every season I always go, oh, you know, what if I didn't use X or Y mod, and then shush. Because of this. Hush. Escape. Options. Oh, no. Not that one. Mods. Okay. And then, there we go. This one. We get the sound to shush. Reload, sorting. Enable. Auto refill true. Okay, if you... It looks like I have a lot of actual stuff, but I'm trying to... Auto refill with stuff. Disable, refill armor before it breaks. True. Can we... Base tools before they break. There we go. So true, but I'd love to have it shut up. Let's just let them break because it's cheap stuff right now. And I just don't want to be without armor. Okay, really?
Hello?
Yeah. Geek Out has changed. Geek Out became... Oop, let me get this off the screen here. Okay. There we go. Back to game. Geek Out has changed. It became Disney Animation 2 films in which a character is seen eating. I think Fantastic Sherlock Fox had said, Inside Out for sure, Riley tries the healthy broccoli kale pizza. Lady and Tramp totally down for spaghetti scene. Yep. And I think the Goofy movie would work, because I think Goofy's son, they added later, Goofy's son Max, there's a lot of like sitting around eating an apple kind of thing. All right. Oops. And I have to do the shaders reload thing off. Gotta get that out of there. All right. I guess I'm gonna stand on this for the moment. Let's do this. And another one of those. I was gonna say make 2, but yeah, not happening at the moment. Beauty and the Beast, they drink soup? That's true. Yeah, they have to teach Beast about manners because he doesn't know how to deal with this soup in a bowl business. Rather than lapping it up like a dog. I guess you could say it says a character. It doesn't have to say the main character. So Beauty and the Beast covers in a lot of cases because There are other people eating and drinking various things in the pub scene with Gaston and LeFou. Roll? Pop culture, 2 movies in which a carnival or amusement park appears. Big? For sure. Big with Tom Hanks? Oh yeah, Ratatouille's all about food, man. Good call. What's another one I'm trying to think of? Let's put torch in the middle of the window for nighttime. Boink. Beaches with Bette Midler. Oh, I guess. Yes, Dumbo has some sort of amusement park type thing. This is a carnival, so yeah, I guess that would work. It's on my head. Yep, that would work, so we'll... Oops, did I hit it? Nope. 2 games. 2 games in which you control a boat. Well... You can say Minecraft, although I don't know about control when it comes to ice areas. There's not much. Not much control there. And Sea of Thieves is one of the more popular piratey themed ones right about now. Is this one? Shoot, okay, that matters, and I just put a hole in it. Okay. Oh, man. This would matter. Better not, because I don't have a thing to fix that anyway. But if we have any others, which you control a boat. Sailing on a sardine boat, loaded with crazy people. Raft. Yes, there you go. That's a good one. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't have thought of that, but that's actually a perfect one. Let's see. Well, that's kind of the middle for now. Do we want double entrances to this? I guess it doesn't really matter because we don't know what we're doing with the room yet. So I'm going to leave the door. Now we need to figure out the chicken. Okay, let's close off this room and prepare it for the chicken. Prepare the chicken! Yeah, no. I'm not making a whole ton of sense. I'm feeling really silly today. Let's roll this one. Can I reach the top? Yes. New one has become one film with a pirate theme. Now, because we've had these things roll through, we may be getting repeats because we've been doing this for over a year, I think, for this game. I think. So that says we probably need something new. But, in the meantime, probably should consider being a little bit pickier about making sure that we actually have things in the decade they say, or they say, you know, Disney, then we try to do some format of Disney, even if it's like, I think Disney owns Miramax and that kind of thing. I don't know about another trip to Century Box. I need to see if we can find another game that's similar to this one. And the reason I say similar is because this style seems to work for people, and yet at the same time, at the same time though, I'm starting to think that the Geek Out game is reusing some of their questions. But let me double check 1 second here. There was something I was thinking about the other day. But Geek Out Pop Culture, I think it's Geek Out Original? Yeah, and then there's like a Geek Out Family Edition. Do we have that one? Nope, I don't think we have the Family Edition of that one. And then there's, we've got the aughts. The aughts is probably a bit of repeat. The only one we don't own is the Family Edition, and I should probably just order that one. I mean, another piece I could do is artificially fake out the Cards Against Humanity. And what I mean by faking that one out is I've got the Family Edition installed. And but I'm thinking, I could fake it out by adding the not parent approved answers, or not answers, questions to that one. But it's more fun if we find something that people like. And I mean, we don't even need to have that if, question of the day used to do it. But that didn't necessarily work for everybody. I feel like we've had this one before. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Well, kinda. Like, that's the thing. It's supposed to be a binary answer. So for me to say kinda doesn't really fit the bill. Okay, so this will be an opening. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Temporarily, we need that and this. Peter Pan and Hook. Cool. I don't know when those were, like the versions you're referring to were done? Made? I don't recall doing that. That was weird. Have the pre-placed chop design in it. 2, 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's this one. And that one. Ah! Oops. I was gonna say now nobody tells the difference, but yeah, you can totally tell the difference on that one. Alright. And we just fill in up top. Oh, hey Poodle. By the way, I do apologize. Did someone say pirate theme? Yes, indeed.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Nobody asked you. Give me a second.
The mic's off.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't even know how we triggered that because that was not the Apple one. That's the G Home one. So I don't know where that came from. The Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay. Here. So yeah, we're just looking for, something interesting. I did not tell you guys about... Yeah, I did. I was going to say I didn't tell you about the field trip, but I think I did, actually. Mary Poppins for Geek Out. 2 films in which a parasol or umbrella appears. Exactly. I mean, and, Mary Poppins Returns also is there, but that's... One could say it's a franchise. Saving Mr. Banks, same thing. My Fair Lady. There we go. Great Mouse Detective. Gives Google a hearing aid. Nice. And the fun part is, in the app I've got that gives me the pop-up, what am I trying to say? The chat overlay. Yeah, it's transparent chat overlay, quite literally. And that app actually, it gave Tiz's comment entirely in the color of Tiz's text, or not text, name. Okay. So this room is prepped for the chicken, so let's go chop other things up. I want to take this one out because the carpet will go through there. Okay. Perfect. I'm kind of using this as a bit of a gauge to see, like as I'm going through, looking at how bad the lag is. Now, I admit I'm contributing to it by dropping things all over the place. But I think this season, maybe dropping things is not nearly as critical as, actually knowing where I am in the building. That could be a big thing, and knowing what mobs are going to kick my butt. Go the right way? Yes. So every season I always ask myself about what would be the best waypointing system and, you know, that kind of stuff. And every season I change it up halfway through. Just because Journey Map doesn't have the greatest textual thing, as in, like, Zaros does a better job of that. They're about the same right now. Doesn't show the lighting as well on this one. But they're about the same at the moment. Like, for example, if I go over here, I can see I've dropped stuff. You can see little pink dots. And that the chickens have laid a couple eggs, so I should probably go get those before they despawn. But all that to say that the Journey Map shows me the chickens. That's about it. But it's got a better job of the lighting. Daytime? No. Wow. That was interesting. No, we're going back to cave boats. There we go. So, yeah. They do things differently. That's why people like different ones. But it's weird that I sometimes prefer one over the other and change my mind frequently. Which, map-wise, doesn't really matter, because they're both tracking right now. Really? Okay, let's not do this for the moment. Ow. I'm just gonna run downstairs. Go grab those eggs, if I can figure out where I am. Oh, chickens! Okay. Figure out where the chickens are. Do I have eggs in here still? Yes. Do I have more chickens? Let's see if we can do this. Ow! Sorry, chicken. That was not what I wanted to do. So no egg on that one. Alright. There we go. Not bad. Okay, well, of 3 eggs, I got 2 chickens. That'll work. And I've got seeds. Let's breed up the 2 that we've got. Hello, sir. You 2 can make another chicken for me. Maybe. There we go. Awesome. Oops. That's not actually where I want the chickens long term, but it'll work. Wow. Yeah, I have no idea why that's suddenly got no sound. Apologies, guys. The join thing does work, it's just, I don't know why there's no sound. That's kind of odd. Let's see, do I have... Oh, you guys should be hearing it, it's just not me. That's why. Okay. Idea. And then. Hill. Yeah, I don't know. Good, because I'm not. That's fine. Whatever it is, I'm not hearing it. That's fine. Enzyme C. Yeah, okay. So that's why you guys are getting weird sounds, I'm only hearing part of it, but I'm not hearing all of it. Where is this reactions? Whoops. There's another one. Oh, that's the winner. See, I should not play that sound twice. Disable that. Message, start fight. Code. Where am? No idea. That's okay. I will figure it out later. I don't know what I'm not listening to. Alright, so if we play with that too long, I got the chickens. Need to go to the back room. That sounds weird. See, this is another reason I want to make it circular, because it would be so much easier just to punch through this wall, which I probably should, except I've got storage right up to that. Alright, what did I want while I was in here? Oh, torch stuff. This one. There. there. And take some torches. Okay, we've got a few. So we should be just about ready to go for that. I don't know why I keep rearranging things. It doesn't make any sense. And I came down here for tools. There we go. That should get me some tools for a couple minutes. 1, 2... Should we make 3? Sure. Alright. Got stuffs. Okay. We're good, right? Where's the other eggs? Now that I've got chickens, where's the other eggs? These 2. I don't need that. 3, 4. Yeah. There'll only be 2 pairs up there at the moment. Alright. That makes more sense, maybe? Kinda? Sorta? This. Glenn, you... Ooh, you blew it. That up there for now. This. There we go. Alright, so we're getting some charcoal, and I'm just going to throw that up in here for now. I don't need torches that many at this moment. Keep the 1 stack. And I do need the carpet. I do need the fencing. I'll need the shears soon. Okay, I guess that's it. Put these up there. Oh, I can take this out again. Why am I carrying the shield around? Habit? I suppose, maybe? Okay. We may end up tearing this section out if I actually need to. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. So I haven't torn it out yet, because I don't know what I'm going to use a lot of these rooms for. We need to figure it out. I mean, part of it is my brain keeps thinking, oh yeah, we're going to do the standard sets of farms. So I need to make the food farms larger, have more of them. What the? Map, what am I have no idea what I'm seeing there. I think it's a cave-ish. Oh, I know why it's like that, I think. This, yeah, okay. So what I'm seeing actually is, for some unknown reason, it's giving me a piece of cave in the mini-map. I don't know. Do we have eggs? I do not see eggs. We have more chickens. All right. So we tore that room apart. It's ready for this. Okay, I was tearing out this. Great. I'm fixing... Tearing it out, or was I... Oh yeah, I'm making it a hallway. Okay. Now I know where I'm at. Sort of. I think the women who saw Ever Gaston and Beauty and the Beast also had parasols. Good point. At least once. They're kind of annoying people, aren't they? The sad part is reality is kind of like that. Yeah. I need... Not here. Whoops. Fences. How'd I get an odd number? Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that side's wrong. Okay, let's tear this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, no. Nope. Where'd you go? Thank you. There. All right. There. Alright. So that doorway looks like everybody else. Now I can just clear out the stuff in the middle and add the carpet running through. And the funny part is, actually, although I'm using the carpet I've got right now because I don't have a sheep farm, eventually I intend to change up the carpet. Something darker. We're going to go with Delen's purples and blacks. Why? Because we can. Why not, right? So, let's see. This part's going to have its whole... I think I wanted... Yeah, I wanted to come in here. 1, 2. If I do the math. That'll be the chicken. Yeah, I might even put two doors into that one, but I definitely need this room gone. And this piece opened up. Just take these out because they're in the way. What's in here? Alright, that's another room. Okay, I can close that up. Let's do the door first, because then I can get more torches in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I can move the shovel. That would make sense. I'm not dealing with dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny to me that how easily I'm being irritated, I guess you could say, by the speed of the axes at stone. Because last season, you know, like what I remember most, of course, is diamond speed, frequently with a beacon, but still diamond speed nonetheless. And these are very different. The other part of it is that really early last season, or let's say early, but quickly, I had an iron farm, which, as you're probably aware, is not exactly super easy to do inside a mansion. So what I'm probably going to try to do is figure out, I think somebody told me it's like 6 up, 6 down, and some ridiculous amount out. I think it's usually, I can get away with 8 by, what's the word? Like, I can get away with, I guess, the size of the farm, which is usually about 7 by 7 with like a 5 by 5 killing zone in the middle. Sweep. And then a carpet or spawn proof. 8 out from that is probably overkill, but that's my usual habit. Now, I think I might be able to make that work on this one, provided that we can get the the world underneath to be solid. And then it's just a matter of, you know, villagers and stuff, right, as we talked about. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. So that's an iron farm thing, but even in the meantime, like, until we get to that point, we still have, unfortunately, just stone tools. So, yeah, things feel really dog slow at the moment. I mean, lag doesn't help. Whoop, see? Lag doesn't help, but we get there eventually. So that's the fairly standard hallway design of the pillars, which should, provided I've got them in all the right spots, allow me to rip out this pumpkin here. And I'm going to replace that. Where did I put that pumpkin? Let's see. We don't really need it in the middle of the bird room, but let's put it here for now. This one. Come on. That. And and we'll put it, I don't know, I don't even really need it right now. Yes, this one could have it? Oh, it's got the chandelier, it doesn't need it. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take it apart. It's funny how it takes the carpet a bit to update and realize it's not on anything. It's like, hello, gravity block. Okay. Pick up this. Do I have enough space? Maybe? Sort of. Alright. So we need red, we need white. Let's just out the shears. Faster. I have no idea how long it's going to take for the map to update, if it ever does. That could be another reason I liked Zero's. I can't remember whether it updated faster or not. I also have a weird feeling it's trying to show me something that's going on upstairs, which is not very effective either. Let's see. J. Follow me, please. Nope, it's not updating properly. Alrighty. Well, good to know. Could you please? Yes. Thank you. Alright. Map level. Five? 3. What level am I on anyways? I am on 71. Okay, so that should be fine. Okay. I see what it's doing. It's being fussy. Fine. Fine, you. Insert, delete, M. Yes, you updated because you're not being quite so picky. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Pop culture just changed, thank you very much. TV, 6 TV dads. Ooh. TV dads, not Twitch dads. Though we could try that one too. Although that could be a little bit personal for some. Okay, so we've got this carpet through. And... oh, nope. Cancel. That one did change. And we can see that we've got the tables type of space in here. So we've got ourselves a loop on this floor. So that works out well. And then we can move the chicken if we want. Our staircase ended up nice and central, which is odd, but I'm happy with that. And then, let's see what else we've got. So the chickens are on this floor. I'm thinking maybe I might be smarter because of where I've got the major storage for other items. Put them down below. I'm not entirely keen on the shape of some of these rooms, actually. I think I'm going to fix them all today. But this room's like 2 blocks wide on this side. Right when you go in here. And it's blocked in here, supposedly. Supposedly. And yet this one is teeny tiny, you know, and it's kind of a bizarre little cabinet. So I'm kind of thinking that's a dumb shape. And then the next one down here is long and skinny. Which I should probably, if I'm smart about it, actually, where is that pumpkin? All right, let's do the pumpkin. Pumpkin! I should probably actually put lighting up there, just, you know, on spec. But for now... nope. Come on, pumpkin. You can sit on top of a flower. You can float, right? Right? Let's see, can you float on a flower? Apparently not. Okay. Well, that's alright. We'll do it double then. Can you do it this way? Ooh. Nope. That's not what I want. That way. There we go. I think there's a touch more light up top, so I don't have to do anything with it at the moment. Alright, so yeah, so we've got a teeny tiny room in here. I guess I was short on torches. It's not my usual style. This one, and this one. There. Alright. That's not my usual style either. That. This is his. Oh, that's. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out why I don't have a design on that wall, and it's because that's the staircase. Stairwell. This one. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so yeah, I might punch that through and make it another, like, long, skinny room so that we don't have quite as much zigzagginess going on. Let's see, what else we got? This one. I've got one entrance on that side. Maybe this bit that I don't really like the pillars to. Maybe I'd be better off to open up another hole in here that I can get to the chickens and stuff. Or whatever's going to be in this space. From two sides. It's kind of central, right? That sounds sane-ish. Now if I go Y mode and I go up higher, it gets down. So we've got another... There we go. You can see just off center from the chickens, we've got another one of the arenas up top. I'm debating whether I put chickens up there instead, because they're kind of not really useful for all kinds of things, and maybe swap out for sheep in the middle. And then potentially a third one, which we will build the arena from scratch. Where's the downstairs? Oh, yeah, that's the downstairs. Okay, so this is the ground floor, more or less. So we don't have an arena space here. The closest thing we have, you can see where the chickens are running. Zoom. There we go. You can see the chickens are running right through here. But if I line it kind of with the sheep one, or whatever other arena we have up top, we could use a space just, I guess, nearby. Maybe I'll move the melon farm again and put it over there. But let's see what cave mode we have underneath that. Ooh. Alright. There's a geode. Kind of cheaty that I just did that. Wasn't intentional. What I was looking to see is actually, that's handy. But it's looking to see how solid it was under the building. Because the more solid we can get, and maybe the north on this screen zone would be best. A lot less filler to fill up if we want to do an iron farm in the building. Come on, show me around. There we go, close enough. Yeah, so the little guys running around, zoomy, they stay small on here. I want to make them bigger. Let's see if I can make entity. Lighting, terrain, footsteps, world map, blah, blah, blah. Minimap settings is... Okay. Biome blending, load of flowers. That's the other thing is, journey map gives those better. Default cave mode type. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. Minimap, cursor, animation. Use Y with partial, yeah, whatever. Notifications? What's this? No. 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 Like chunk claims? No, we don't even have that. Yeah, so I don't see anything here about being able to adjust the size of the mobs. Do you have anything in here? View settings. Helical enlarge minimap? No. So I don't see anything here. Back. Entity radars? Entity dot sides. 2. What do we got? 3, 4. Whoa. Okay, so it's the you dropped something. Not what I want. Smooth dots on. Display names with player list. Radar. Entity dot style. I don't care, really. Whatever. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to say anything about mobs on this one. It's entities. Back. Information, miscellaneous. Back. A lot of stuff I don't need to play with, right? Overlay settings? Light overlay. Oh, on. Whoa, wait a minute. Nope. 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 No. Okay. Nope. Slime chunks. Ugh. Nope. No thanks. That's cheaty. Display chunk claims. No. Huh. So, yeah. Not sure. Okay, well, yeah, I have no idea. Well, we're kind of stuck with itty bitty chickens. They seem to stay the same size no matter how much I zoom in. Requires Zero's minimap. So it's probably got something to do with my minimap zoom. Was this? No. I have no idea. Okay. So, no clue. I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Those entity radars are annoying. Minimap settings. Radars, dots. And we're going to make them smaller. 1. Yeah. Okay. No clue. So, sorry about that. Don't know how to make them bigger. Apologies. And yeah, they're tiny on purpose because the things that they're representing are tiny. Alright, let's get out of here. So, what were they talking about? Yes, I wanted to make another hole in this wall. That's what it was. So, if we come through kind of like it's a, another doorway, is it kind of? I can make another doorway. Then that means we've got one on each angular corner, for whatever this arena is. And, as I said, I may make it sheep and make the iron farm the main floor. That's probably not a bad idea. You got one in the middle, do you? Yep, you do. Come on, you. I'm gonna love it when I actually have enough iron. See, this is the iron farm part. Have enough iron to just make hoppers out of this thing. And probably do a different chicken coop because I don't really like this one. I mean, I don't need one this big. So I may end up having to change it up. But yeah, that's me being indecisive, you know? And the whole point, there isn't really a point. It's an order of operations thing, because I want, oh, that's not what I want. I want to get into having, if we don't go to the nether, I'd love to see what my nether spawn looks like, but of course I want to put the doors in, the portals into my doors. But by putting them into the doors, means I have to go do renos, and the renos just take time to see what the outside looks like, and yada yada yada. So, you know, it's one of those things. The other part of it I was thinking about this morning is, at the moment, I'm in slight dearth when it comes to having, pardon me, when it comes to having, obsidian. I've got a few pieces, and actually I was gonna say I know a place where I can get some in terms of tearing apart an old portal that's not too far from here. Problem with that approach, unfortunately, is just that it's far enough from here. Somebody else may want it. I haven't actually gone to see what the state is of the nearest player's base. So maybe we should actually tour that at some point, just see, oh, just how close is TC, for example, you know? It's probably a courtesy before I go up and around and jumping around and doing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will probably end up doing something similar. I mean, that's another option. So yeah, I really should organize myself here. It's not the greatest. That crosswire at 1, 2. This one there. But I'm being a little bit ridiculously obsessed with making things easier path inside, and it's not necessarily the world's smartest way of spending time. Okay. And symmetrical, and yeah. You guys don't want to see what the original map looked like. What I mean by that is, I had a... you guys were aware that we spent time looking at schematics for various mansion layouts. And the idea was to pick one that seemed to have the spaces I wanted. I was going to build it, and we could start putting farms in it and so forth. Then we found this one. I went the other day to the, like yesterday afternoon, not yesterday, a couple days ago, I went to my test world and looked at the schematics we had again. And of course, as one would expect, it was very different than everything that we've got here. So some of them had one of the rooms we've got, some of them had a couple of the rooms we've got. Like, we don't have the cat statue. Which, I mean, if I end up with a weird 2-slot space that I don't know what to do with, we might put the cat statue in. But on the other hand, none of them had the Vex head room. Hey! Take a hike. I don't want to hit you. Oh, okay. No chickens that time. That's alright. We have enough adults. 1, 2. Nope, not enough. So, all that to say that things are very different. And 100% of the plans don't fit. So yeah, we're starting from scratch. I have not torn apart this room yet. Like, these things are the books. Even to move them to other places. Like, I could turn this one into an entire library just for kicks. But if I'm going to turn it into a library, I might actually make it Dell's fried chicken. No.
Hello there.
No, DC. I appreciate that, though. That'd be great. But this will be actually... The only thing these guys are going to be good for now, will be feathers, because I have absolutely zero way at the moment of getting arrows. And I still am short on flint, but I know where I can grab some gravel. North wall, west wall has the stairs. Okay, let's go find some stairs. Oh, I'm on the wrong wall anyway. Doesn't matter. But hi DC, thank you very much for checking in, and I appreciate that you were supportive last night. It made my day. It's never required, it's always a treat, but it made my day. Okay, we were on... What was I doing? Oh, I was on the main floor. Not main floor, sorry, second floor. Da-da-da-da-da. Dell, Glenn, you're losing your mind. Okay, that's the little purposeless room. I'm actually going to have to run around once I know what we're doing with each of the rooms, just label them. I got no clue. I figured for my own sanity, after tearing it apart, this room, which had the evokers and whatnot in it, I think we're going to use it maybe as a crossover, because it's kind of in the middle of the floor. Although I had this crossover, so I don't know if it's worth it or not. I might put this one in here. And then, I don't know. Maybe? Maybe not? Anyways, the point being that I don't want to close it in anymore, just sort of a mental thing. Because We won the place by squishing it. Oops, squishing it. Squishing the sand. The sand. The evokers with sand. Yes. My brain hurts. It's not so smart today. Okay. So I can finish that loop. Open up this one. That feels kind of normal. It's not the sort of thing I would have normally done. Like, one evoker at a time. Because I hadn't properly closed in the stairs from the main floor to the second floor, apparently that's why we were getting issues with having an evoker or a Johnny periodically show up on the main floor. Even though, in theory, things were 2 blocks high and they shouldn't have been able to pass through, they certainly were spawning as though they'd passed through. So I've dealt with 3 or 4 different evokers successfully. Do I want to move that chicken? I guess I should move the chicken. I've dealt with them successfully one at a time. You boat them up, you come in just far enough behind to hit them. Okay, let's measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, this is 6, this is 7. Okay. So, I've dealt with them successfully one-on-one. You know, one at a time. No teeth, no nothing, we were fine. Not the case. You know, now I'm even questioning, do I want him on this floor? Maybe I want him upstairs. Maybe we'll just make that the museum floor of all things. Because we've got that annoying head. What we got? That needs to be taken apart. That needs to be taken apart. It's a 2-piece. It's a double. Where am I now? Big. Big. You know what? Because I cannot decide at the moment, until I do decide, maybe I should just leave it be. This is one of the other things I like about schematics. Where are we? Cave level. Let's go up. Yes, looking at this floor, I just came up the stairs. There's the other room. There's nothing here that really makes sense to chicken. That doesn't make sense, but it's kind of a dumb layout in the way the floor is done. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do with this. Okay. I'll just skip it. Oops, now I need to go back down. I really wish this one had a follow me mode. It would be so much nicer. Printing? Controls, no. Okay, so let's go back. Go down to the next floor. There we go. Yeah, I still think this is probably the best room for it. Sticking his butt out there, there's no real reason for it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hanging out on the wrong floor. Do-do-do-do-do. Now, yes, I'm on this floor. Alright, where was I going to put him? Chicken. Over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. Let's double check. Oi. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, not 8. be a little easier once we get everything placed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yep. Alright, now let's go take this one apart. 3 across. 1 in the center. Now let's make it a 9 by 9. Alright. Layer by layer. Yay! You know, as I said, like, I'm still torn about whether or not I should have squished those guys. People say that, people have been telling me that, yeah, that's a great way to do it. And I guess it gets the job done. But would people do that in a group situation? Hold up, everybody! We gotta squish them! I don't know. I just don't think people would do that. Oops. But when you're alone, you know, you do what you need to do, right? How many floors of that? 1 more of exactly the same. Okay. So this. Whatever works. Yeah, I guess. It's just one of those ones that feels cheaty, you know? In a group overwhelm them with numbers. That's true. And I mean, there was, what, 3 times as many of them as me? That's okay. We got it going. I almost wish, too, that when I looked back at the VOD, I almost wish that it was, what's the word? Shorter isn't the word. Can't remember. Yeah. That I hadn't spent 4 hours on that one. I'd come up with it faster, but you know, wishes, horses, and all that. And, I mean, you guys know me well enough by now to know I will never be satisfied. It's just part of who I am. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go, you know, finding other ones and causing all kinds of chaos. Just gotta try it again. She didn't like it the last time, she's gotta try it again. Yeah, there's brains, and then there's don't do something ridiculously stupid just because you're being bullheaded about it. By the way, I appreciate that, DC, that you went back and got more, that you went and got yourself some more diamonds after the unfortunate incident. And I really do appreciate that, because it's the kind of thing that I wouldn't necessarily think to do right away. I'd be so annoyed initially that I wouldn't want to go back right away. So I like it when you felt like you wanted to. While that looks weird, okay, let's go back to the next room and get the next part. I can figure out the head. Okay, so we've got a 9x9 cube, except it's got 3 for the beak, 2 for the eyes. Okay, I could figure that. And then this one's on top. Can do. Which means we can take down the rest of this. This way, I find that the, sort of the two, I'm not going to call it chunks, although I'm curious now. F3G. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they're not chunk aligned by any stretch of the imagination. Or is it? Sort of. But these 2x2 space, layouts are far more functional to do things with. Crying around! Yeah, exactly. You do gotta get geared up. Like, I'm gonna have to go back down into my hole. I just don't want to do it when there's quite so much lag going on. So I'll make a note of what days seem to be lower lag. Like, this is better now. So I could, as I say that, I get lag. Oh. Alrighty then. But I really should go back down to the basement. That is the basement, truly. The hole underneath or nearby, and see where it goes. I've also got what people will call cheating. I do have, looks like there's the Bobby mod that allows me to locally cache the explored chunk. It doesn't ever update the mobs or any block updates or anything like that. It just caches it. And so I've got that updated, which means that I probably will pop my render distance up a little higher after I've done a bit more exploring, so that I know I have a record of it rather than pulling more than I should. And it'll be interesting to see whether or not that cave is closed on the far side, or whether it really is the death hole I saw as it came out past the first time on the way out here. So I'm idly curious to see, because if that's the case, then I have a partial mine shaft, I guess, which I don't really want, but I do what you do. Headless chicken does look a little weird. Okay, let's pull this down again. That's not gonna help. There we go. Here I am whining about stone tools, and I can't even get the correct one picked. Chicken. We're gonna do one more of these. Napster always throws me when they come by just the name, because of course we all know that means a few different things, but I keep thinking about first the music service, but I also keep thinking about the Italian Job movie had a guy who insisted on being called Napster, and yeah, the guy was weird. Yeah, cheating is a subjective term, totally. Is this one? 1, 2, 2. The eyes? Yes, the eyes. I think that's it. If I end up with too much at the top, then I have too many blocks left. Oh, no, I did this wrong. Okay, so head. 1, 2. Yeah, he's have his eyes in the middle of his head. That's not gonna work. This one? And I think we've got one more out. Oh. The Italian Job. Every time! Yeah. No, not to explore it offline. Heavens no. Not to explore the world offline. No, what it means is, what Bobby allows you to do is actually have, basically, that I can artificially push my render distance up when I'm playing, because I like a higher render distance on solo worlds. But it allows me to push that render distance up so that, oh, good lord, what did I do here? I think I did do something wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the chicken the way it's supposed to be. That looks really wrong. 1, 2. And of course they need a beat, right? Okay, that. What did I miss? Yeah, so it allows me to push the render distance up by actually not being quite so far back, I guess? Not far back, sorry. So once I've explored a chunk, it will record that. And then when I'm farther away, I can still display that chunk on my local client because it's been cached. And that's really all it does. And I put the head too far forward. Would you say it's an actual unfair advantage? Because one's actually been there. This isn't, like, okay, that's a bad example. You said your cave the other night was so big you couldn't display it all at once. If you had actually completely traversed to and explored the other side of the cave, then it might be interesting to just show that physical side of the cave, even if, like, you can sort of see the water out there where it cuts off. You know, if I could see the mountains on the other side that I had already been to, hypothetically, that's just a view thing. I don't consider that cheaty, because it's, yeah. DC's just trolling me, of course. And I mean, if he really doesn't like it, he can ban it, you know? I'd be okay with that. Or if he said, hey, I'm not comfortable with you using that. Cool. That's fine. I mean, because the season was over, it's not cheaty, but really it's not a whole lot different, to some extent, than using replay mod to show off the stuff you were tooling around at a person's base, right? It's not a whole lot different than that. It just happens to be able to see all those things while you're live, rather than while you're not. And let's just take off this layer. It doesn't give you any mob advantage. So in other words, I couldn't see if there's a spawner, sure, it might show the spawner existing, but it wouldn't show any mobs actually coming out of it. It wouldn't show the updates. Okay, this isn't right. What am I missing? This supposed to be 3 blocks high, but it's supposed to stick out that far. Something I did wrong. Let's go look at a chicken and see. Oh, wrong floor. This way. La la la. So, yeah. And Tiz, honestly, if you hadn't said something, I might have actually kept feeding the trolls. Habits and stuff. Okay, so, chicken. Oh, it's also wrong-ish, because it doesn't have a waddle. Okay, well, that's fine. The mob, that one never does. Yeah, okay, so looking at the 8 pixel version, this does not help a whole lot, simply because the 8 pixel version is not the version they're using in the generation. Lovely. Move 1. Oops, we're not doing it over there. 2, 3. Nope, no more chickens. It's fine. Alright. How's my computer handling things? My computer's fine, so let's pop. I know what I'm gonna do. When all else fails, alternate launchers allow multiple instances. Yes, that could be considered cheating. But hey, I'm gonna go look at another one of the chickens. That's fine. You know, like, I don't feel it gives me an advantage. And I don't even think it's about, you know, like, if I'm up in the sky, seeing the ground would still give me, personally, the same amount of vertigo as if I was standing over void. The difference for me is if I'm in the end dimension, for example, then I will have a bigger problem, quite literally, with how I feel about it than if I'm in the overworld dimension. So, I mean, maybe that's what it really boils down to, is not being terrified, I guess. And if that's an advantage, well, I'm gonna take it. Okay, so this one goes there. Where is this? This one. Single. Build test flat. Go off my screen, please. You're in the way. This doesn't feel right. There's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this chicken. He looks a little bit dilapidated. Back up. But it doesn't give me any advance notice about mobs coming my way. Some of the other things I do could be easily considered cheating in that respect, and I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. But the Bobby one, I would not say is one of those category. Okay, in any case, I mean, yeah, you know, as some jokingly have said, the whole you do you thing is kind of nonsense. Yeah. Oh, and I have moved it. Where the heck did I put that stupid chicken? I moved the chicken. What did I screw up and move the chicken? So I'm looking at the other screen just trying to see what the chicken looks like, and I've moved it. So now I'm not finding it. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're in here. This is 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. Okay. Sort of. I see, sort of. Anyway. There's so many ways to play Minecraft. Yeah, and I mean, if I was actually playing in a PvP-esque PvP-esque world, then it could also give me advantage against other players, which is not allowed in my mind. But, you know, I can split hairs all day long and it would make people annoyed with me one way or the other, and that's fine. I'm terrible with coordinates too. I mean, terrible with cardinal directions. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2. This is the bottom of the. What am I doing? 3 by 3. Oh, it's flat on the back. Ah, ha 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 ha. Well, Brainiac. Anyway, the long and the short of it is that I don't tend to play in a way that really affects a whole lot of others. Like if we're going to do a group event, let's say, I don't know, I was going to say Raided Mansion, but that doesn't help. Guardian Temple or something, wackadoodle, that I've never done. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then this would be where the gray goes. I think. 1, 2, 3. That's right. This one's wrong. Gray should be here. If we were going to do a group thing like that, and people said, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with you using this mod," sure, for the event, I would turn it off, no problem. Just because, if some are using it and some aren't, and there's an apparent and there's a perceived advantage, cool. If there's something where I'm not doing anything with anybody else, and that's part of what it I should say takes, but that's part of what helps me enjoy the game, well, it is. It's a thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then there'll be. That should work better. Yellow should be right under my feet. This one. 1. Can I please break that block? So anyway, you know, some like it and some don't. And that's the way it shall be. I got myself stuck. Oh well. Yoink. Ow. Yeah. This should be orange here. You know, it's funny. I'm not a totems person. However, I figure there are certain situations where I would probably want them. And it's more that, I just play so cautiously that for the vast majority of situations, if I actually die, it's my own stupid fault because I did a dumb and I didn't, you know, do X or Y thing. But if it's, oops, now how do I get back up? There we go. Yeah, I trapped myself again. So if I did that, I did a dumb and I deserve to die. Right? Like, that's just how I view it. So if I do a dumb, then totems are great, but sometimes I feel it's like another chance that I didn't actually earn. Let's put one here just to be safe. Okay, so I got the chicken moved after all that. Escape. Quit. Alright, so, yeah. That's... If I think about it, it's kind of like replay mod live rather than replay mod later, and it doesn't give me any entity updates or anything like that. It's purely terrain, and if somebody comes through and decides that they're going to terraform the terrain, and I haven't been through to see the changes, then it doesn't even update that. One of the things that it does do, which I guess could be cheaty, and I say it could be because one of the things it does do is it does prevent me from running into mountains and things, trees, whatever, when we finally get to a Elytra point. Ones where you run into mountains and trees and things simply because they haven't rendered in yet. You know, or you hit the ground too hard, or sometimes you actually, you know, land in a cave by pure accident. All those weird things that you shouldn't be able to do that just happen because the world hasn't rendered in yet. And I don't see preventing death from those sorts of, hey, the server lagged out kind of things to be cheaty. Yeah, I think that's going to look better because I've got a chicken that makes sense. I've got a space I can now work with, a little slot that was kind of useless, so chicken can live in there. And that makes a few more useful spaces. I may chop through this one and straighten the road out, but there's not much point because then I don't end up with a double side on this one, so I don't know. We'll see. I could make it really square, but then it's just too lazy. So yeah, that's my rant for today. But that's one that you'll probably see pop up. So it does, I should make it very clear though, even if I jacked my renders to distance in English, to say, I don't know, something ridiculous like 32, right now, it would, because I didn't have any mods enabled before I launched today, at all, ever, there's no record of this server for it to work with, so it couldn't pull those chunks out there until I go and visit them for the first time, so it's actually got a record of what it looks like. But if, you know, but as part of that exploring, when I go and do that, because we've been running around the mansion, it would still be able to show the mansion in the distance. So, make of that what you will. What was I doing? Done that floor. Within reason. Within reason. You know, like, I half expect one of these days somebody will put up enough fuss that there'll be, I mean, there's always new players every season that kind of go, oh, I didn't know we could, well, technically get away with, what am I doing on this floor? I was done with this floor. I didn't know that we could get away with X or Y behavior. And then they start doing whatever it is. And that has its pros and cons. Basically, I mean, a lot of it is just be kind to your neighbor. Don't screw with their system in terms of, like, don't mess with their base. Even if you think the prank is funny, don't. If you choose not to take advantage of something that's existing, that's a you to you in my mind. I got the bucket. If you choose not to do something, Fine, more power to you. If I choose to do something, I don't particularly have an issue with being asked to stop, but I tend to prefer not to be, as long as what I was doing was neither changing the gameplay for anybody else, nor giving me a huge advantage. Now, to say an unfair advantage, sometimes just existing is an unfair advantage. You know, I be not dead yet. We have not died in this particular episode or stream. Does that mean that I've done something weird? Probably. Like forget to get lava. Kinda can't put lava up top to get another bucket if you don't have lava with you. Like one of the things that I would not do, you know, an example in that would be if there was some sort of way via mods to, well, there probably is, and I'm not going to look into it, but if there's some sort of way via mods to say, give your leather armor or even your iron armor the same amount of durability or protection or whatever else suits your fancy, as pull it out of my ear here, out of, like, I don't know, diamond armor. You know, that kind of thing, I would totally say, yeah, guys, no. So, anyway, that's it. That's it. Oops, that wouldn't work. Yeah, play how you want generally involves don't interrupt other people. Now, I mean, if it's deemed that what I do is not according to the rules, then I shall make alterations. So really, it comes down to a good solid discussion with DC and the mods. Like, what do you want on your server and your approved crew? Oops. Uh-oh, that's not good. That one I don't think went in properly. Silence.
Oh, hello there.
That would be a funny one. Now there's another one. I mean, if I really didn't want to hear all the chitter chatter of anybody else on the server, we could shut that off, but that's a refuse to use something that's available. If you really don't want to talk to anybody and you're some sort of oddball hermit, I don't understand you. You know? Alright. Anyway. That part's done. So. This is a room I've torn up. I want to tear this out. I'm going to need the stairs. Oh, you know, I should probably go and repair the second floor exterior, because I took out walls as I was scoping out what to do for taking the mansion, looking for the safer rooms from the outside. So I should probably go and put that back. Well, I was going to say here I am playing with fire today, Valenti, but I'm just baiting the DC, and that's probably the same thing. Alright, so... this is where I am now. This is the place. Oh, that's the wrong floor. I'm on a different floor. I'm on a ground floor. Make sure it's not. Yep. the chicken was on the second floor. This is the first floor. Did I finish tearing? Oh, I didn't finish tearing that one out. Okay. I had extra cat fits, Valentino sits. Is this the one I'm keeping or is it getting rid of? That's the getting rid of. Okay. So this one, I was going to take out the second storage room just to make this a main storage room. I'm torn about doing that, but you know, that's just me never making any decisions. So yeah, if I didn't actually have a map, which is, we have one, whatever you may think of that, if I hadn't gone and got a map, then I would be drawing these out on graphing paper. I don't think you guys want to see that on stream. That's not not kosher. We have had a few Hill Champ today. Good, okay. Alright, so you can see it. Now, where the wheat is in the center, that's original. I shifted everything just one block there and shifted this one block over there, but that's virtually original. The pumpkin one's virtually original, the melon one is not. Yay! It's not the end of the stream, and Valente caught that. Welcome on in, first person here. Alright, so I don't need 2 storage rooms, that's really the key. I'm going to need more, but this one's only a ground floor and I haven't filled everything. And let's see, this is the ground wall. Where is roughly centered? Okay, this one's easy from the outside to find because I've got the mushroom. This one needs to be on the outside wall roughly opposite, I think. So we've got 1 section, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they are somewhat chunk aligned, not perfectly, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So 2, 4, 5. Yeah. So right next to the melon farm through here would be sensible to put a crossover. And this wall I'm going to punch out. And this one's close enough, actually, because I was going to put another door over that. Then this one's kind of the middle of the west wall, and this one's kind of the middle of the east wall. And then I just have to figure out where of those four doors I want to put the portals. That's really the long and the short of it. I said I was going to go check out these Endermen. Let's punch a hole through the west wall and go check out the Endermen. I think it's probably smarter than tearing out this room right now because my interest level in that one has temporarily waned. Let's see, what do I have? Got this one, got an axe, box. Don't have a bed. I'm not going to take my current bed because that's just not smart. Let's go back out this way and head the other direction to. That's the thing, like, so this storage room was there. I just tore out part of the wall, and this storage room was there. They don't have floating end shelves. I've added those two just to get a couple more chests in there on the ground level or lower level, but I can always put another row up top. What was I looking for in here? I wanted. Nope. Still have to label them. 1, 2, 3. Safety beds always have to come with me. Or maybe travel beds? Probably more a better way of looking at it. More a better. Dylan, your spelling, your pronunciation. Ugh. Okay. So let's put this away for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will definitely come back and be doing some more tearing. Shush. Coming to see you. Bide your time, buddy. Let's take half. Actually, this way. Okay. This one. And I've got stackables. Oops, wrong one. Junk. Stackables and wool needs to move because that'll all go. Carpets will probably stay in here, I think. We'll see how much space we end up with when we start doing the wool farm. I should bait sheep and actually get a move on that one because I can at least manual shear them for a while. 1, 2, shovel. That. I don't have any. What do you call it? I don't have any whatever it was. Arrows, that's what it is. Don't have arrows, therefore I don't have armor. Right? Right. This one? Yeah. Armor. Bows. Wow. That one. This one. That one. Okay. So I need to figure out why we have Enderman on that back wall. I think that was where I wanted to punch through. I remember that one or this one. This one looks kind of more central on that wall, so maybe I'll punch out in the middle of this. A grandiose entrance? Yeah, that makes more sense. It doesn't, but I'm just saying so, because I wanted to, I guess. I'm not hearing Enderman now, which is kind of weird. What front, like? Side. That's a standard opening. I don't have any stairs. All right. And oak fences? Okay. What do you do? Squirrel, indeed. Okay, so we have 2 stairs. Take those. Oh, gate, or oh. Close enough. This one, give me a couple gates. Alright. All parts. Oops, wrong way. See, I get lost even in the storage room. One, 2, 3 stairs. 2, 3 stairs. That's about right. And then these 2, 4, 6. I think I did the front door differently. We'll deal with that part later. So I keep hearing Endermen here. I think they're stuck under there. Yep. Shush. Like stuck. Right under the wall. I guess the only thing for it is down. But I'd love to make them teleport, because they are noisy. Whoop, whoop, buddy. Right. But, okay. Not. This one. So you two should be right near me. Based on the vooping. I don't even have my directions on. Like, that's the other thing some people use, is their, what do you call it? The sound subtitles? Are you under the wall? Is this turn into a cave of some sort? No. How can you be stuck under? Okay, so basically you should be right on me. How far under the wall did I get? Okay, so there's enough space, unless it's hollow in the wall. Okay. Ah! Whoops. That was dumb. So, let's make it 2 blocks tall. This one. I hit you? Yeah. Should be able to hit you, which means I can use this and that in this one. I just want to make you teleport, right? Guess I have to do that one. He's stuck. There he goes. Hey, buddy. Okay. Wow, you jump slow. 4 films in which Will Ferrell appears? Or that must have been the previous question. I'm like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Did you just name scotches? Yes, 4 films in which Will Ferrell appears. Would be... Oops. Are we not in... Yes? Streaming. Thank you. Okay, leave me alone. There's one down. Where's the other one? I hear you. Should be, like, right in here. Alright. Please find part of the Ender person. I mean, the other guy, he died, and I did not see any entity involving or entity logos, so I suspect there was no pearl, which I'm not too bothered by. I just want them to go away because they're noisy. Okay, we're getting everywhere except where we need to be. Means I have to go up. Yep, everywhere except. Alright, so... I'm a little nervous about going up, just because I don't want to look him in the face. Oh, did I just see? There he is. Sort of. Maybe? Huh, okay. Torch there, I guess, for now. Let's not look him in the face. Maybe that's the easiest one. Maybe? Oof. Well, he teleported. That was what the goal was, so guess I got what I wanted. Whatever. He's not there now. That's fine. So the 2 that were there are no longer there. That would explain why it was so noisy. 2, 3, 4. Errand fixed. Errand dealt with, I guess. Don't like that lack of filler. Take these. Oh, guess I left a filler out here. I didn't even remember. Are you seriously? You're inside now. Well, that's doable. But just annoying. Oops, I do need that one. Maybe that one. Fill this hole, or I'm going to fall in it. Two, three, 2, 3, 2, and 1. Close enough. Visitor eviction incomplete. Let's get the other one. The pillar. And I came past a pillar. Oh, actually, I might as well do this. I have other things to do with that. And of course, he's going to stay inside because it is wet outside and raining. I need those. I just need walls. Walls, walls. And that. Stack up. Okay. I don't care that it's raining. What time is it? Eh. Not the world's best time to be outside, but... Alright. Okay, so what I want to do is fix the corners. That one I didn't have to, so I started there. Oh, I jumped. That's explaining a lot. Okay. Two. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. It's that side. A lot of fixie-fixie stuff. Just because there's enough people excited to be on the server today. Tomorrow, we've got Lego. Now, we had... I'm just going to double check here, but I think we had... I believe the... What was it? It's either the Battle of Hogwarts or the Owlry up for tomorrow. Can't recall off the top of my bean which one it was, but that's what we're going to work on. I think I do have a lot to do here that is grindy. We can always use more torches. We can always use more lava. That's all. Both of those are kind of like hurry up and wait type items. I may do the Battle for Hogwarts only because it's an older set than the other one. And it probably wouldn't, I shouldn't say probably, it might not be all done in one stream. We'll just have to see how it goes. But those are, I think those are the two next. Let's see, what did I get? No, don't tell me about upgrading. You buy Nitro on Discord, and then they upgrade it again. Not upgrade it, sorry. Change it up so that your old Nitro becomes grandfathered. And then eventually they just start giving you 30,000 ads. Okay, let's see. 3 and 4. Yeah, so the Owlry and Battle for Hogwarts are tied, so we're going to do the Battle for Hogwarts first, because it's a little bit older. Then follow that with the Owlry. And it looks like there wasn't a whole ton of interest in the other 3 options, but who knows what'll happen. Now, I have a ton of stuff to do around here. Some of the grindy stuff that is probably not necessary to do on camera would be things like, I mean, this fixing I didn't really need to, but doing, oh, whoops, what did I do there? this one, that one, this one. Now I wonder if I missed something. Give me just a second, I need to sneeze. Suffice to say, it was a very good thing you guys didn't hear that sneeze. It was one of my louder ones. Anyway, where I was going with this concept, or thought, I think I fixed that corner, is we've got some trees to trim, because oddly we have a lot of birch forest in here, and of course, as usual, as one would expect, woodland mansion in the dark oak forest. So we've got a lot of that, and I want to trim a sort of safety zone around it, which tends to be about half a chunk. So what I think I'll probably do is trim back all the way around to the chunk border. Yeah, that kind of is a big giveaway that it's a base. I mean, a lot of the changes I'm making are giveaways that it's a base now, and that I can't shut up about it. That's another giveaway. But I think that gives me a little bit more space, because then when it becomes nighttime, it doesn't end up being all kinds of mobs right there. I think that corner is fine. It's where we started. Punch through this wall. Fixable. 1, 2. Go into an unused room. Yay! On the second floor. I really would love to actually get this going to actually figure out what rooms are going to be what. I'd love to decorate things. I'm a little disappointed that we have a need for another pen up top floor. I might actually, I don't know. We'll see if I can move the chickens elsewhere and take that one out. If I can find a good spot to do it. The same, same sort of thing down here. Sir, I really don't want you in my house, because you're a risk. But unfortunately, there's enough of the other things going on that I'd rather just make you go away.
You're my sweet dream, underneath all of the nightmares, following me, still I hold you.
Fun.
Don't know why it's like I have to. You're like the waves, crashing on my heart.
They're moving super slow as part of this lag today.
If we fall right through the roof, is that okay?
No drop frames, supposedly, so it's not just me. Yay, a pearl. Nice. So, anyway, no more nasty, loud, whooping neighbors. And if I really wanted to make sure nothing like that would ever happen again, I would probably need to carpet the entire stinking place. That's not at the moment on the radar. It might eventually become a thing. But yeah. So anyways, where I'm going with this whole thing would be, I'm not great at interior decorating. I'd love to use the whole place for different farms and stuff, but I don't really have that many needs for different farms. We saw that last season. Therefore, I may end up trying to just turn the top level in kind of like an apartment of sorts, but I'd have a bed elsewhere as well, because going all the way up to the top floor every single time does not look good, work well, whatever. Okay, so we've got an east exit. Oh, not east, sorry, a south exit. We know where the east exit's going to be. And then we've got a north exit to a mushroom, which I need to build. So let's go that way and just get that puppy out of the road. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did not bring the gates. That's okay. We can make gates. Oh, wrong one. That gives us more reason to straighten out this particular little wingding. Mute. 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 So right through here will be our next one. we'll see whether or not I need to create the flooring or the step down right away, because it looks like we are not on the ground. Yeah, we are certainly not on the ground. Alright. So it looks like it wasn't a bad choice of place, because I don't have to worry about punching into those walls. Score! Okay. 1, 2, 3, that. 1, 2, 3, that one. Let's get the fences in. And so I will be gone. Another reason I don't mind doing a bunch of this weird stuff now is I will be gone in July for about 10 days or so, 10 or 11 days. And that means that the server will progress like a crazy person while we're away. And that's one of those things that I'm just going to have to put up with. So from the... I don't know if I'm going to stream on the 3rd, but from the 4th through to the 15th, and depending on how tired I am, maybe the 16th, I will be away. We're taking the kids to the Scout Jamboree that I've been on and on about for so long. Gonna quickly run to... Oh, wrong way. Gotta run to the west door, because that's the original, and see a little bit about what the staring looks like. So yeah, we're going to take them to Vancouver Island, and a weird little town called Sook. Okay, stairs, I don't have. And there's the walls, so they're too close. I basically punched through, like, here, sort of equivalency. So 1, 2, 3. Walls are too close, so I need to take that out. That one. Nope, okay. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be an interesting drive. We're driving out. Okay, and we're flat. Figure. So I need to get stairs, and I need to get slabs. And then we just kind of guess, I guess. Stairs, stairs, walls, stair, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, Sook, S-O-O-K-E, is the nearest little town. And then it's close enough that we can also go to Victoria, which is the bigger city. So I'm hoping things will I'm hoping things will be decent. The weather will be good. And that we won't have any funky surprises on the way out. And what I mean by that, in terms of funky surprises, way out or way back, actually, is that our route, unfortunately, drives through a zone that has a bad habit of getting caught in forest fire zones. So I'm just hoping that that doesn't need to be done. Victoria is beautiful. One of the things I would definitely recommend, it sounds silly, but if you ever get the chance, there's a hotel there called the Empress. It's part of the, what's it called? I want to say, there's no in Calgary, Fairmont hotel chain. And if you ever get the chance to go to the Empress, I would say, take it for sure. Like, that's, you know, pretty basic. But also that I would recommend, if you're a gal, take a skirt. I know this is going to sound weird, but I mean that, because one of the best things I've ever done at one of the Fairmont hotels, although I did it at a different one, but one of the best things I've ever done out there was to go for high tea. And high tea requires that you actually are not in, you know, jeans and whatnot. So it's definitely worth taking a skirt for that. Years ago, I went to go at the Empress with my grandmother, and we were pretty cash people, and so she was wearing denim capris, or well, pseudo denim cotton capris, and we couldn't go. And I wasn't wearing much of a skirt. I think it was like a crinkle skirt or something. But yeah, they said, no, I'm sorry, you're not wearing what we require for dress code for these events. So I'm afraid we can't have you for high tea. It's like, oh, well, that sucks. So we went back on the bus and did something different instead. But it's definitely something worth checking out. It's just, the classic little finger sandwiches and so on. I think I've made that wrong. Oh well, close enough. So that was a blast. There are so many cool places to see within walking distance. I would not stay at the Empress because it's crazy expensive. One of the high-end glamour hotels, I guess. I mean, it's built by basically one of the Canadian railway tycoon types. And it was meant to cater to those that had the funds way back in the day to be able to ride the rails. I mean, now I would not be surprised if the pricing is almost the same as the fancy hotel riding was for first class. Or train riding for first class. Because I believe the Rocky Mountaineer train, which is, I can't remember if it's run by Via. I think that's who it was. Or Via doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, that one is like, I think in Canadian, we're looking at $5,500. So it's definitely pricey. But, if you get the chance, I would say it's worth it, personally. I really like Victoria. It's a very classic city. I guess, this might be not a bad spot for a portal entrance. I know it's on the south, or I was going to say it's on the south, but no, it's on the north. But because we come out into such an extreme drop-off, that actually might be a good spot for a portal. Because then we don't have to worry about what it looks like coming out the door. People aren't there for that purpose. Maybe that's a smarter move? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. That. 1, 2, 3. It is definitely a walkable city. There's some really neat spots. Actually, the funny part was, I've been there before, we've walked it before. My kids were little when we went the last time. So they probably won't notice as much in terms of memories of, hey, we've been here before. But as part of our Scout Jamboree, actually, we got lucky enough that our group, meaning as in the patrol of my kids and I, actually got a day trip where we get to just run around and explore Victoria. Which I find kind of funny and kind of sad all at the same time, because there's 2 patrols going from our particular scout troop. And one of them, I think their leader's a little bit nuts, but that's just me. But why I say that is because this other leader wanted to drive his group, like his patrol, with van and whatever, out to the coast, in essence, all in one day. So they're going out on the 4th all the way. Which, I mean, to each their own, that's fine. But then it turns out, where's the nearest town? Sook. So that's fine. But there's 2 sets of day trips. One is Sook. 15? Yep, sure, thanks. One is to go to Sook. Another spot is to go to Victoria. The group that's not going out in one day and doesn't get a day to tool around Sook and kill time till we can meet up as the 2 patrols together. We're the ones that got the trip to Victoria, but the group who's stuck tooling around Sook all day, they're the ones who got the day trip to Sook. So yeah, sad in the I kind of feel sorry for them, because what are they going to do tooling around touristy wise? without it. Like, it's not a tour guide. You just get dropped off, you get told where to meet and when to meet and whatever, and you're kind of freeform. So these guys, unfortunately, they got the trip to go to the place they're stuck already. On the other hand, I don't think I'm going to raise stink about it in their favor. I know it sounds kind of selfish on my part, but it means that if I did, then there might be a request made at the camp when we arrive to get it altered, and then they would actually, instead of getting Victoria as well, because that's just not the way the schedule works, we might lose Victoria and get Sook instead, and they would get to go to Victoria in our stead. And I love Victoria, so I don't want to mess with that one. That'd be silly. It's just the way that things worked out. I mean, had they known that, they might have planned things differently, but we didn't find out about what our schedule was for activities till really late in the game, I guess. A couple days ago, maybe? No, maybe about a week max. I can't remember, but we haven't known about it for very long at all. Some groups were starting to panic because they didn't know what they were supposed to be doing for activities, because it does affect how they choose to plan in terms of packing. This one, is that a full one? Yeah, that's a full. Oh, nope, that's not a full block. This is a full block, and that's a full block, and that's a full block. So it just got to be a little weird, I guess, all said and done. Let's go with walls. I know this isn't how the other side's done, but I didn't get the chance. Oh, what's this? 1, 2. No, that's fine. I'm half hiding it. That's the problem. Put that in there. And there we go. Oh, nope, that's ugly. Yeah, well, and I can see the attraction. I mean, part of the trip itself actually has like sea kayaking for some of them. So our group didn't get that. But yeah, there was sea kayaking as one of the options. So I'm looking forward to seeing who got that. I think our group, like the other patrol in our group, got sea kayaking. I think. I'm trying to remember if they did. There was an extra fee for something or other. But the patrol that I'm with as a leader is very, what do you call it? Adventure averse. I guess that's probably the best way of putting it. It sounds insulting. It's not meant to. They don't like things like high ropes courses or sea kayaking where they might get motion sick, you know, that sort of caution type of personality. And I'm okay with that, because if they, you know, want to enjoy themselves by doing other things instead of kayaking on the ocean, well, then they can do that. Oh, I didn't count these right. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's take this. Oh. Had that right the first time. This one. You know what, now it's bugging me because I might have to widen it based on the other. What am I doing? Going on the outside is going to be a heck of a lot faster than going on the inside. Particularly if I go the wrong way. I have to turn around. So anyways, we're looking at that one. If you're going to Victoria, another cool thing, they have all kinds of wackadoodle little things to see. Like, for example, it is right there. 1, 2. 2, 1, 3. Okay. 2, 1, 3. And we've got flat out to the second stair. Flat out to... Okay. One of the things I think is kind of fun, there's a bug museum. And, I mean, I used to be totally into bugs. But also they have things like Miniature World, which is kind of neat. So it's It's actually a it's a small museum, but no, it's a museum of small models. Quite a lot of detail to it. So if you're the kind of person that likes things like dollhouse furniture or whatever, that's pretty cool. Some people have done really amazing hand-painted versions of famous art. That was, the thing is like 3 inches square. That's it. Which kind of blows my mind when I think about it. Yeah, summer on this side of the mountains has been really kind of wackadoodle as well. We've had a lot of heat for a while, and then it will suddenly flip itself over into being rain. You know? It just does not want to cooperate. Let's go that way. And then, of course, rain is ironic because we've talked about this a little bit, but our city is still experiencing, we had a fairly large water main break. One of the feeder mains from the water treatment plant went. And while to some extent people would say, oh, well, you know, no big deal, let's get it fixed like we always do. This is the one that supplies like 60% of the water to the city. And I thought, okay, well, just one water main break, you know, a few days, whatever. Turns out this particular water main, when they actually checked it, I got it dried out and checked it for watts and stuff on the inside. Yeah, not so much. It broke in a total of 6 places. So that made it not all that easy to repair. And they had to go get, you know, 5 more sections. And each of these we're talking like 21 feet long, maybe? Actually, no, more than that. 21 and a third is closer to 25 feet, I guess. Maybe? That's 3 inches. That's not working. Anyways, the point is it's 7 meters long. My conversions are a little weak today. So yeah, they had to find a total of 6 sections like that. And they had to source some from some American cities just to be able to get them. Which is great that people are able to work together. We've had pictures in the media of San Diego's section, like the section that San Diego Water was able to provide. They actually spray painted on the side of it that the city workers were supporting our city and wishing us all the best. And I just thought that was nice, very, very pleasant. You don't often get that kind of support from other parts of the world. Okay, let's see if we can make that look right. That's one. Okay, that came in by 1. Yep, and then this one will be down in by 1. This one. That's a slab. Keep the slab thing going. So I appreciate that. I don't know if we've got the other piece yet, but it was just kind of neat to see the San Diego support, because that's not something that you would normally get. But yeah, we're talking 3 to 5 extra weeks of being on water restrictions. I think this would be the end of week 2, because it started about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago today. So we've got a little bit of frustration on the part of the citizens, as you can imagine. Little things like, you're asking me to have what? Asking me to not wash my clothes, or to have shorter showers? And we're like, yeah, it's not permanent. But they're having a no way, no how attitude to it in some areas. I feel bad because the city it's not like they tried to make this happen. You know, people don't go out to ruin other people's day. Well, maybe they do. But there's the usuals that are all like, well, we better get the administration out of power, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah. Old story, guys. Try again. Let's see. Safe-ish. Safe. I just don't want to walk off the world, right? There we go. There. Angles. This one should be higher. No, I think that'll be fine. And then this one can come in closer, I think. Actually, let's stay with that because that is the front door. Right down to here. Okay. I guess that's it, actually. Yeah. Boink. So that is right. Alright, so that side's done. And even though I just created the grand staircase to make it easy to get out, of course, I realized how dumb it was because I wanted to put the portal in there, but we'll do it anyways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's fill it up. You know, you guys know me well enough to know I squirrel a ton. Okay, now wait a minute. 2, 2. Yeah, okay. I did get it right. I was like trying to figure out. I know this one's not quite right because the other side had 3 at the break, but then the gap between the sets would be all wrong, so I'm just going to leave it at 2. 1, 2, 3. I just find, partly because I get lost, but also partly because the mansions are so big that even, you know, quick reference entrance to things, depending on what angle people are approaching from, getting in and running around. If I'm looking for supplies and storage or farm or something in particular that I need, then I don't really want to fuss with having to wander my way around inside, particularly when I'm in a rush. Oh, I'll just pick up X. Yeah, that doesn't happen. This one. Now I gotta make it match. Something I didn't quite think about. Okay, come on. Can I get down here, please? We've got level with each other, which is not right. I didn't get that. And then I have to do this 2 more times. So we'll see what's going on, but I may end up doing a bunch of that off camera. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one can go here, and then that one there. Sort of. Pull this one out. That one. Level, level. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. Got it. Dunzo. Because I fell off the edge, but that's fine. Alright. So that one's done. Did I bring... No, I didn't bring the sign. That's okay. So what we're going to end up doing, probably, is moving the fencing out by 1. And then just having it cage in front, or possibly behind. I haven't decided. I might actually just put the portal in this spot, right there, sort of where the carpet happens, and you just go right through it. But yeah, that's probably going to work out that way. Do I have anything that marks it? Let's use birch. This one and that one. Yeah. So these will be where the portal is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because then it doesn't block the arch part. Yeah, that's good. So I've got a north portal. Now, I thought about putting them together, as in like one on this side and say one on that side. But I think I'm probably going to have to go all the way across and down here just to keep the portals farther apart. Or I should have put them on this side and that side to keep them farther apart. That might be another option. It's just tempting not to put one on what's in essence the main staircase. Unless I rip out like everything to make that main staircase fit upstairs. Or like on this side. And that changes a whole lot. So yeah. If I decide to do it that way, on the ends east and west, then I should probably completely move the staircase, and that's a lot of work. A lot of work. I am dying now to see if... Over here. What is beneath... Oops. No, yeah. What is beneath at this end? Because this is where I want to put the door, right here. Let's just chop that hole. I'm just at the top of the hour. My timer has gone red on me. Countdown. And it is starting to count up, so it's blinking at me. Looks like we have the creation of another grand staircase. You know, these grand staircases actually offer opportunities, now that I think about it. For at least one of the two portals to be hidden under the staircase. Anyhow, that's not the point. We need this one there. 1, 2, 3, staircase, or stairs 4, and stairs 5. So I just heard a geek out change for some reason. I don't think there's much advantage to that. Okay, so let's block this one just so we don't have neighbors coming in. 1, 2, and they look like everything else. 1, 2, 3. This one needs gates. Big gates. No. 1, 2. Alright, can we make gates? Go. 1 and 2. Whoa. There. So that also keeps me from just stepping off the edge, right? Step off the edge. Never worry about the fall. But what I do want to do, actually, is to jump off this edge intentionally. And see what is down here. Is there a geode, like, literally right under our feet? That'd be so much nicer than the one we found the other day. It makes harvesting so much easier. I don't want to tear the wall out. Let's go back here. There. This one. And I'm going to end up ruining this for the stairs. Come out the door anyway. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, there's coal. Okay, that's handy. This one. That one. So it may not be quite as near the surface as I thought. Come on, we're not here to do coal all day. Torch. I want to leave on a high note. That's why I'm doing this. Right? Right? Isn't that the argument? Oops. It's put them on the left on the way in, so they're on the right on the way home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. That's not what I want to do. Sticks. I know I complain about speed, but I don't have a whole lot of iron, so I'm trying not to spend it. This one. So I am kind of past where I thought a geode was, so it may not be here. But I am not going to go and be all cheaty to try and double check. We're just going to hop out of the hole, and we will find ourselves something that's a little bit more beautiful than this. Let's go back to the staircase we just built. There. That's my grand entrance. For now. Oh. Well, that didn't help. Hey, tree. You are in the way of a good-looking exit. There we go. Right. 1. The other problem with these things is there's enough things close. Yay! That's who I want. That's who I want, who I really, really want. Alright. Move that out of my hand. Move this out. Alright. So, I mucked about. I'm going to blame lag. We'll muck about some more. But in the meantime, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. And we will, at some point, go back to the some of the death holes we've got going. I've also got, as we said, we've got the portals we want to get built in here. We've got things we want to solidify so that we can make an iron farm. And yeah, that's about the size of it. I mean, if I ended up with iron farms and chickens in the same place, it wouldn't kill me. But we'll just have to see how things go. In the meantime, thank you everybody. We're going to head on over to the Fine Pirate and see what she's got going today. Thank you, everybody, for popping up. Okay, where is Poodle? There we go.
Mischief managed.
Mischief was indeed managed. What a mess on that screen. I'll just get out of that. So, everybody, thank you for coming by today. I appreciate those that hung around, and we shall make some more progress in the coming days. So tomorrow will be a LEGO stream starting at noon Eastern and running till about 3. And in the meantime, have yourself an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you very much for coming by. We say thanks to all our conversationalists, including Poppy, Poodle, Dadcraft, Valenti Productions, Mama Bear, Tis for Truth, Fantastic Sherlock Fox, and yeah, I apologize for missing a few. I know there were some that said hello, but I can't remember at the moment. So please do have yourself a great day. Say hi to your moderators, give them lots of love as they go by. And that's it for now.
Transfer complete.